In the beginning. At the beginning of this course, I felt unsure about a lot of things. I did not know much about anything I would learn in this class. For example, I had no idea how to make a lesson plan at the beginning, but now I can confidently say I am able to understand and make an acceptable lesson plan. At the beginning of this course, I did not know much about how I could be potentially affecting students due to my idea of what a good student is and my daily common sense. But now I know more, and this course has taught me a lot of information that I will be able to use in my future as a teacher. Curriculum. I came into the class not knowing a whole lot about curriculum, and by the second week, I had already begun to learn and understand the 4 different models of curriculum. Curriculum as a body of knowledge to be transmitted, curriculum as a product, curriculum as a process, and curriculum as a praxis. I learned the benefits and the drawbacks of each curriculum, more specifically how to see which ones benefit the students' learning to the best potential. My prominent curriculum as a child was curriculum as a body of knowledge to be transmitted. This idea is very traditional and hard for students who learn at different paces. This curriculum surrounds standardized testing and textbook following, which is beneficial for students who learn best that way, but difficult for hands-on students who learn more efficiently when it's non-traditional. Personally, I learned best by following a textbook and memorizing, but I know many students who learn better other ways, which made this curriculum difficult for them. Common sense. Learning about Kumashiro's common sense was to me one of the most beneficial parts of the semester for my future as an educator. It is so important to realize that every single person in this world lives a different life than one another, and that there are more ways of learning than just ours. Becoming accustomed to what is considered normal holds us back from new ways of learning. I realize that if I end up teaching somewhere else in the world, their common sense will be different than mine, and I will have to learn and adjust to a different way of life. The good student. This concept will stick with me as a teacher because oftentimes it goes unnoticed. Our subconscious common sense makes us see a good student in the way society and the curriculum presents it. As a teacher, if I ignore this common sense, I can realize there are many different ways to be a good student in the classroom. Giving recognition to all different students will help me remove oppression from the classroom that students face and help them feel better in their ways of learning. It will improve relationships and help students understand there is nothing wrong with the way that they learn. The education. I have been used to a small demographic in my classroom since I started kindergarten. I grew up learning every subject based on white culture and was taught at the bare minimum about other cultures in the world. This class reminded me about the importance of teaching different cultures in the classroom regardless of the demographic. Ignoring the ways of indigenous peoples and their cultural history creates an oppression. The truth curriculum that we talked about is important as it shows us what we all have in common with one another and helps renew relationships between people with our shared history.